Hey friendy friends, I'm Bryce Conlon. I'm one of the co-authors of Cloud Culture, Walking the Walk and Typing the Talk, Christian Living in the Social Media World. And this is another episode of Cloud Talk. Before we get into this week's episode, I want to take a minute to say thank you to all of the encouragement that you have sent me over the last week. I am from Newtown, Connecticut, which 2 weeks ago I had to explain to everybody where that was, and now I never will have to do that again. I'm from Newtown. My parents live probably 3 miles from Sandy Hook Elementary School. It's right around the corner. I want to thank you all for your private support, for sending me messages, your encouragement. I've been sending that on to my parents, and they've been ministering that to the surviving families and just the community at large in Newtown. And I really appreciate it. It's one of the neat ways that social media that you've been using it, whether you've been intending to or not. I really appreciate it. So thanks. Last episode we talked about the biblical precedents for using social media. Is it addressed in Scripture? What do we know about God and the character of God that would either encourage us or discourage us from using social media? And if you haven't seen that one, you should click the box that just popped up and definitely check that out. Today we're going to talk about something that's kind of related, and it comes from a question that Allison in Albany asked. And she said, I posted something on my Facebook page and one of my friends posted something else. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's now out there for everyone to see. What should I do? Well, that's a great question. And it's actually something that I personally just wrestled through. I was in the same situation as you, Allison. Just a few weeks ago, I posted something that was not intended to be a political statement. It was not intended to be a divisive statement. It was just an observation, and it became one very, very quickly as friends of mine from all different parts of life and walks of life jumped in on this, and my wall became a debate forum, and I was uncomfortable with most of what was being said on the wall. So I wrestled with the very same thing, and my conclusion is based in the point of social media. In Cloud Culture, we talk about how social media is a driving force to create intimacy. So whenever you can use social media to create intimacy, then use it. That's the point. So in this case that you're in, Allison, in the situation I was in, there's nothing wrong with taking down that post. If it's creating that much conflict and that much stress, just take it down. But you don't want to create separation. So what I would encourage doing is either reaching out to those friends who are making those comments by email or by private message, or if you've got their phone numbers, if they're like really close friends and you have their phone numbers, then just pick up the phone and call. And that preserves intimacy. You just say, hey, listen, I'm not trying to be offensive. I don't really want this out there associated with my name. And I love you and I bless you, but that's just not where I am right now. And see what happens. You'll probably be surprised. Most people are pretty receptive to that. That's a great question. Thank you for asking. We'd love to talk to you guys, hear any other questions that you may have regarding social media, its purpose, its point, how to use it. Yeah, thanks for checking in. Don't forget to subscribe. And her so oh, it's on this side.